Hello, I'm Herald-Press editor Megan Greavy. Here's a look at the Tuesday, January 14th edition of the Herald-Press. In our top story, former Huntington North High School track and cross-country coach Don Cotton received 3.5 years on probation for charges of sexual battery and battery. We also have several other court stories, including a Warren man received 6 years in prison with no probation for charges of intimidation. Kyle Davis pleaded guilty to intimidation, a Class C felony, on December 16th. Oh, great, you're still waiting on me. Also, a Huntington man facing several sex offense charges pleaded guilty in the Huntington County Circuit Court on Monday morning. Jack Burnett, 33, pleaded guilty to one amended count of child molesting, a Class A felony, and one amended count of sexual misconduct with a minor, a Class B felony. James Broxson, 40, is facing a single charge of burglary as a Class B felony. His defense attorney, however, filed a motion of defense of mental defect in Huntington County Circuit Court on Monday morning. A Roanoke man has chosen to stand trial for charges of burglary and theft. Dustin Smart was charged with 1 count of burglary, a Class C felony, 1 count of theft, a Class D felony, and 1 count of criminal mischief involving a loss of money of between $250 and $250 and $2,500. An Andrews man, Andy Sizemore, pleaded guilty to charges of battery in Huntington County Circuit Court on Monday. He pleaded guilty to battery as a Class C felony. And Angela Teal of Andrews was charged with battery on a child as a Class D felony, and was sentenced to 1 year of probation. Oops. Alright, that's all the court stories. Also in tomorrow's paper, the 2014 Pulse Opera House season is kicking off with Annie Jr. Youth auditioned for roles. About more than 60 youth auditioned on Sunday. So I talked to some of them about the play, about why they like to audition, and things like that. So if you're a fan of the Pulse Opera House, definitely check that one out and check out the show. I think it's going to be a good one. Let's see, on the Home and Garden page, we look at the upcoming Master Gardeners class, which begins in February. Registration for that class is open until January 31st. In sports, despite only being in its second year, the Huntington University bowling program has already achieved some of the milestones it hoped to set. The coach has been very excited about how the team's been doing so far and is looking forward to good things in the months and years ahead. Also, the Huntington Eagles earned second at the Granger Christian Border Battle this past weekend. They were undefeated in the throughout the tournament, but because of tiebreaker rules, they received second. That's a brief look at the Herald-Press for January 14th. There's a lot of stories in there, a lot of court stories, a lot of important... Oh, I forgot also. It's been a crazy day. The Huntington County Commissioners discussed the wind farm ordinance at their meeting on Monday. Though no action was taken, Mark Mussman and then the commissioners discussed possible changes to the ordinance, whether that would be legal or not, etc. So for those of you following the wind farm story, another step in that process. That's a brief look, as I was saying, for the Herald-Press. There's a lot in there tomorrow, so we encourage you to pick up a copy.